What's up, Chicago Bears fans? Dr. Mathismo in the house, south side of Chicago, guaranteed rate field, watching the Chicago Sox take on the Detroit Tigers. Fantastic game so far. Tis the season for Chicago sports. We're heading into the fall. Looking week one, Bears versus Packers. So exciting. Look, preseason is over. We didn't see the starters a lot, but we did see a lot of good talent. Whether it's the DBs, D-line, wide receivers, quarterbacks, running backs. We saw some good young talent that bodes extremely well for our depth, our roster. Also, funny thing happened over the weekend. Khalil Mack, arguably the best defensive player in football, is now officially a Chicago Bear. We gave up a couple first-round picks, a few other picks for a guy who's a Pro Bowler in his mid-20s, already Defensive Player of the Year, potential Hall of Famer. This is a blockbuster deal. Like, you can't overstate the importance and the magnitude of this transaction. This has the potential to completely transform our team, bringing in top talent, number one ranked talent at a position in defense, marquee position, outside pass rusher. It just makes everything easier for everybody else on that defense, on that team. This is huge. You know what? I'm excited what it means for week one against the Packers, because the Bears are definitely going to shock Green Bay. They're going to shock the NFL with the offense, with the scheme, the coaching, the upgraded talent. The defense is going to be balling out. This is super exciting, and we look forward to getting to you guys on a weekly basis. Chicago Bear Essentials. Let's go Bears. Ron P, Master Phlow, Matrell. 2018, let's do this.
It's time for Bears football.
Chicago, welcome back to the Bears Essentials Rebooked. I'm RP, live from Greenlight Studios, and it is great to be back in the Nagy era. We're coming up on week one with the Packers on Sunday night, where it is going to be a battle. The Bears just finishing up the preseason, looking really good in a lot of respects. It's great to see the dynamic offense that Nagy is implementing, and it obviously even the backups had success this preseason throwing the ball, so that's very exciting. The defense guys are contributing. Some of the young guys are going to be obviously contributing quite a bit on special teams and also during the regular season with the starters. So a lot of good things happening. Obviously a lot of rough patches too as far as the signing of Roquan Smith, and we finally got that taken care of. We're hoping to see him week one. But the biggest development that has happened so far has been the signing of Khalil Mack in a trade from the Oakland Raiders. Now this is huge because obviously this guy's a game changer. You know what you're getting when you get a guy like Khalil Mack. We're going to have a great pass rusher. We're getting at least 8 to 10 sacks this year, potentially a couple more wins. Does that put us in the playoffs? We're going to have to see. The other question is he prepared to play? I would say that he's probably in good shape, but still to get in football shape, you need a little extra time playing with the defense that you're going to be a part of. So don't expect to see too much of him in game one, and maybe a select play count in game two we'll end up seeing, I guess. So it's been fun. It's been great to see the beginning of the Nagy era. We are excited as Bears fans here at the Bears Essentials Rebooked. And I'd like to send the next question out to the doctor. And my question to you would be, if there was one Bear, after seeing the preseason or knowing what we're going into for the regular season, that you would say is going to come out of hibernation, who would that be?
Well, hi Bear Nation. Kyle Long is the sleepiest Bear in Chicago.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Right? You know, because Kevin White, Trubisky, Floyd, these are young first-round picks that just really haven't had an opportunity to achieve their potential. But Kyle Long, on the other hand, he came in instant starter, immediate Pro Bowler, impact player, one of the best players at his position in the entire league. Unfortunately, injuries have taken a toll and kind of forced him to the sidelines for far too many games in the last couple of years. So with the new coach, the new scheme, a lot of these new players being brought into the fold, you know, whether it's Robinson or Khalil Mack, I think that there's a new energy, and Kyle Long is healthy and hungry in 2018.
What's up, Bears fans? This is your favorite rookie reporter. Well, I guess I'm not a rookie anymore, but I am Matrell, reporter for the Bears Essentials Rebooked. Just finished training. Training camp's over. For the players, for the reporters. It was grueling, it was tough, but I'm ready for the season. And I think the Bears are going to be ready too. Their first opponent, well, you couldn't ask for anything better. Our rival, the Cheddarheads. And I think with Coach Nagy, for his first year, his decision to not play the starters in the third game, pretty tricky, sis. I like that. So now, the Packers don't really have any film on us. But I can tell you, I'm excited to see some hardcore running by Howard and Tyreek Cohen. Some really, really great trick plays, matchups. Hopefully will be in our favor with some really athletic tight ends and some pretty distinguished and just professional wide receivers, which we've never had. So I'm excited, and I think that this is going to be a good game, a close one, but Bears all the way, no doubt about it. I feel that the Bears played really well for their season opener. I think they have a really good record. I didn't do the research on that, even though I am a reporter, but I'm in a training camp, so, you know, cut me some slack. You know, running up and down it, whatever. But I think that the Bears are going to pull this one off. So I'm looking forward to this season. Let's get it. Bear Essentials, Bear Down. Matthew reporting for Bear Essentials Rebooked.
Hey everybody, it's me, Fanci, and this is Football Fancy with your host, Fanci. And Fancy. She did not watch the football game tonight, and neither did I. But I was checking on the scores, and the last time I looked, the Bears were winning, and then they lost. And then they were playing the Buffalo Bills. Well, I think it's Buffalo, and I think they're called the Bills. But then I'm sure that's the name of a cowboy, and then so maybe that's not their name. But anyways, their logo kind of looks like a ram, and actually, I think that might actually be there might be a team called the Rams. Also, for the first time ever, I joined a fantasy league, and it picked my players for me. So I'll give you updates also on how that's going. I can tell you this: Yahoo Sports rated my team an A-, and I didn't even do anything. So let's see what this next week has in store for the Chicago Bears. This is a new era in Bears football. Bear down.
Mr. Smith goes to Chicago. Therefore, I went to Washington. Then we acquire Khalil Mack. Hey, Mr. Rogers, caution, son. Now here lies the home where we've seen many layoffs. I too have a dream that the Bears will make the playoffs. Behold Mount Vernon, 'twas Washington's palace. He a leader of men like George Stanley Hallis. None but a myth that George cut down a cherry tree. Here I recall past interference, Mr. Lincoln, first name Jeremy. In Yield Craggy Distillery, Washington crafted his whiskey. Now be bold, Nagy, Pastime Allen Robinson drafted Trubisky. Though the Senate nor House are currently in session, yo, the monsters are back. Let's teach Rogers a lesson.
So I think that what we're going to find is that the addition of Nagy, second-year quarterback, all the different weapons that we were able to bring onto the team because, you know, our quarterback's on a rookie contract. Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, Fuller, you know, Floyd, Roquan. I mean, we are preparing to absolutely shock the Packers and absolutely shock the NFL. So cannot wait. Bear Essentials, we're back. 2018. Hold on to your butts.